First and foremost, I am a Bible-believing follower of Jesus Christ, and I don't think I'm the only one here today.
Greetings and salutations, YouTube subscribers. We're doing a book report here on a movie we just watched called Al Jazeera. Al Jazeera Investigates Informants. And it's pretty interesting to watch how the FBI spends hundreds of thousands of dollars per case to target innocent victims.
More than hundreds of thousands. I think it's millions. One informant got paid $350,000 for his work as an informant in a sting operation, an entrapment, agent provocateur in the Muslim community. I'll put the link in the description bar, but the title of the video is Al Jazeera Investigates Informants. It's a 48-minute documentary. A lot of questions come to mind as I'm watching this, and I love how it exposes how the FBI uses informants that have their own criminal record. The informants are trying to cleanse their own crimes by setting up their people in the community as terrorists and agent provocateurs, and the government spends a tremendous amount of money to set these people up, but also they pay people, that they pay the targets, like they pay their rent, they send them on trips over to the Middle East. They provide everything that is needed in order for the target to be a terrorist, and the young man who's being the target, he never would have had any access to any of this money or equipment had the government not set him up.
They gave one guy a satellite cell phone, and he racked up $40,000 on the government tab.
Yeah, the government paid $40,000 just for his cell phone bill once they flew him over in a private plane over to the Middle East. They talk about how the government put tracking devices without any of the consent of the targets, and so the government will just put via a magnet, and it will send tracking information back to the FBI. Here's another concept though that I want to ask you guys. So we're watching this documentary. It's created by Al Jazeera, and Al Jazeera is trying to protect and provide knowledge to the Muslim community about how bad the FBI is, and that they're sending people into the community to entrap them. My question to anyone listening to this video is, where is the white man's Al Jazeera? Right? Who's providing that service that Al Jazeera provides for the Muslim community? Who's providing that service for the white man, the Caucasian? Because it certainly isn't InfoWars. InfoWars does not help out.
They don't care about political prisoners one iota.
They don't. They don't speak about Schaefer Cox. They don't speak about Russell Landers. You could go to jail. Pete Santilli could go to jail. Alex Jones won't say a word. So for people to say InfoWars is the white man's Al Jazeera, that ain't true. Al Jazeera cares about their people, and they document in a very strong way how bad the FBI is and how evil they are and how they operate to destroy the community. And it talks about, how the Muslim community, everybody, is concerned that everybody else is a traitor, and when the FBI informants come in, it just totally ruins the fabric of the community, and that's what the FBI is doing in America to the Muslim community. Now, I'm not a fan of the Muslims. I've burned Qurans, for goodness sake. I'm not a fan of the Muslim religion, but I don't think it's right when the United States government targets people and entraps people and sets them up. And it's wrong to do it to Muslims, and it's wrong to do it to Christians. It's wrong what the government is doing. And we got to say what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And if you're going to make a society where we have fairness and justice for all, we got to call a spade, and we got to say what's wrong. What's wrong in the Christian community is wrong in the Muslim community. And I recommend you watch this 48-minute documentary, because what they're doing in the Muslim community, they're doing in the Christian patriot community. It's the same thing. The only difference is we don't have an Al Jazeera.
Yep.
Any other points in the movie that you care to bring up, babe?
They look like a bunch of doofuses.
Well, they got the guys in the mosque sitting on their butts and sticking their head on the ground and their butts in the air.
FBI agents in their faggy shoes.
Yeah, the FBI agents think they're all that, and the FBI agents are always trying to play up how bad the the target is, because everybody's paycheck depends on having that boogeyman. And so if you can paint the boogeyman really, really bad, then everybody justifies their paycheck. And so it's if you pay a lot of money to people to go find terrorists, what do you think's going to happen?
They're going to find one.
They're going to find some, even if there's not any. They'll make some. If you offer somebody $350,000, they'll find a terrorist. I guarantee you, even if they have to make one. And it's a good documentary. We need to learn from it. And my question to everybody is, where is the white man's Al Jazeera? And I'll put the link in the description bar in the comment section. Go watch the documentary. We can learn from this, because it exposes how the FBI, how evil they are, and how they operate.
Hey, we should send this to Joshua so he gets ideas for his movie.
Yeah, Joshua. Oh, yeah, for Sheffer Cox. Yeah, amen. All right, keep the political prisoners and their families in your prayers. Take care. I'll put the link in the description bar. It's worth 48 minutes of your time to see how bad the FBI is. Just replace all the Muslims with Christian patriots, and it's the exact same thing that's going on. Take care. God bless.